Hello, boys and girls. It's Mr. Giomini. I want to model for you combining like terms because there's some adding subtracting of negative numbers. We'll take a look here. First one, we have 8k minus k plus 8. Now, we talked about in class we have to find like terms. Now, for this one here, we have 8k's. So we need to see if we have any other term that also has a k. And again, there's no exponent here. So we have to find another k with no exponent. Well, this one is an exponent. Now, I have 8k's minus a k. So if I have 8k's, think if I have 8-letter K's, and I take, so K, I have 8-letter K's. I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I take one away, so let's get rid of this one. I'm left with, oh, took 2 away there. I'm left with 7 K's. And then this 8 is a different term. I cannot combine it with the K's because it does not have a K with it. So my answer would be 7k. Now, notice it says plus 8, so I'm going to add 8. Let's do another one. 10r's minus 3r's. Well, if I have 10r's, I take 3r's away. They're same terms, so that's just basic subtraction. 10 minus 3 is 7r. Now, here comes a little bit more challenging one. I have 8r's, and it's negative 8r's. Now I have a 1. I have another r, and I have a minus 8. This one, and I'm going to use, with that 1, the minus, and this minus 8, and then it's this minus r. So if I'm at negative 8, think about it, it's negative 8 degrees out, and it just dropped another degree, because an r is the same as having a 1r. So if it's negative 8, it just dropped another degree. It is now at negative 9. And they are like because of the variable r. And now I go here, it's negative 1 out, it just dropped 8 more. So if it's negative 1, and it just dropped 8 more, it's at negative 9. Because it's negative, we're subtracting, so that's going to be negative 9. So we have negative 9r minus 9. We have 3z's, and it's a negative 3z. Negative 3z minus a z. Again, let's go back to my previous analogy. We're at negative 3 degrees, and we already have the variables being the same, so let's just ignore the variables. It's at negative 3, and it just dropped another 1. So it just dropped another 1. So if I'm at negative 3, I go down 1 more, I'm at negative 4. So it would be negative 4z. Now I have to add back in that variable. Okay, I have negative 4t's, or excuse me, negative 5t's minus 4t. These are like terms right here, plus 1. Well, that 1 has no t, so that's going to be left by itself. Again, if I think about it as a number line, and again, since they're the same variables, I'm at negative 5. Now, I'm going to subtract 4 more. So that means when I subtract on a number line, I go to the left. So I go 1 more, which would be negative 6, 1 more, negative 7, another negative 8, and another negative 9. So if I'm at negative 5, I'm going to go back 4 more. I'm going to get 4 smaller. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I end up at negative 9. And the reason why I combine these two terms is because of the variable t. It is negative 9t. And notice at the end there, I can't forget about that, plus 1. Okay, I have negative 3n. So again, let's do a number line. Maybe this will help us out. I have a negative 3n. And again, these are the same terms, so I'm going to drop the n's for now and know that my answer has an n in it. Let's say I'm at negative 3n. Now it says, hey, add 4 more to it. That means I need to jump 4 spaces on a number line. And because I'm adding positive 4, it means I move to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that would be, if I go 1 to the right on the number line, I'm getting bigger, so that would be negative 2, negative 1, 0, and 1. So all I have left is 1n, which I can just call it an n. Okay, let me probably do a couple more here. 2a plus an a. Okay, that's nice. These are both positive. So if I have 2 a's and another a, that gives me 3a. And then this term is not like the others because there's no variable, so it's just 2a, or 3a plus 7. It's going to make me keep going through these a little bit. Okay, now, 4z's. Now, here's the tricky part. I have 4z's minus 13 plus a z. Now, let's look at the sign in front of the z. It's an addition sign, a positive. I have 4z's, and it says, hey, add another z. Well, if I have 4z's here plus another z, that gives me 5z's, or 5 times z. Now, it says minus, so the minus sign comes with me, and it's minus 13. You cannot combine the 13 with anything, so it's 5z minus 13. Grab another one here. 6x plus 4 plus 10x. X is here, x is here. 6x's plus 10x's gives me 16x's, and that's 16x plus 4. So we have 16x plus 4. Let's do one more for good measure here. Negative 5n plus 6 plus 2. Well, first of all, this is the only term that has an n in it. That'll stay by itself. And you notice, boys and girls, I've always been putting the one that has the variable first in the algebraic expression. I usually leave the whole numbers towards the end. And we have 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. It's a positive 8, so I have negative 5n plus 8. Hope this helps you out. Take care.